Alright guys, we got the Dodge all loaded up. Thank the Lord we had a winch, otherwise that would have not been possible because this truck is heavy. But yeah, Dad's ready to get back. He's kind of a little angry, but I mean, what can you really do? So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing towed back home. I'm gonna ride in my truck while he's telling me, so kind of get you guys a cool little shot of that while we're going back. So guys, well, we made it home safe and sound. Not even a struggle for the old high country here, but sad day for the Ram. So we're gonna go ahead and push this thing off and just kind of let it sit right here. And it's already kind of late. It's 9:20, so I'm gonna go ahead and just head in for the night, and I'll tackle this thing in the morning, Sunday morning. All right, we got that thing pushed off. That wasn't too bad. So Dad's gonna go ahead and just leave this thing hooked up since he's got to use it tomorrow anyways. What a day. Fixed a little bit on the truck and now it wants more money, so I guess that's kind of part of having a project truck, I guess. I don't know. Alright guys, it's been probably an hour and a half and I started messing with it. I was messing with the fuel pump, mechanical fuel pump on the side of the block, and it did not sound like it was sucking any fuel. I'm not sure if maybe the fuel pump just kind of quit, or maybe the truck's out of fuel, which really wouldn't make much sense because I know it's got at least a quarter tank of fuel in it. I just called AutoZone. They have a mechanical fuel pump for it in stock. It's about $35, which isn't bad. So we're gonna run there right now and pick it up after I get this old grill started. I will say these 6.9 IDIs are very, very noisy. These things sound like they're just rod knocking. That's pretty normal, is what everyone says. So hopefully we won't be daily in this thing much longer, but we'll see. If this thing keeps up its little fits that it's having, then I'm probably gonna have no choice but to daily this truck. But it would be nice not to, because I need to really start servicing it and repairing some stuff on it. But as time goes on, we will find out. Alright, got the new fuel pump. Hoping that this is the only thing that's wrong with the truck. Just by hitting the little lever that you can self-prime it, it already feels quite a bit different than the one that I just pulled off of the Cummins. So I think maybe I'm not sure what exactly is going on inside. Maybe like there's a plunger inside of there. Maybe that little boot ripped or something. So it just doesn't have enough suction to bring the fuel up from the tank in the back. But it already feels quite a bit different, so I'm feeling pretty confident about this. I also picked up a new fuel filter because the old one looked very, very old. Not sure when the truck was last serviced or maintenance or anything like that. So I mean, it was only $14, so I just went ahead and bought one. So pretty easy to change out. But yeah, and I'm heading back. I'm gonna slap this stuff on real quick and just hopefully self prime it, and we'll get back into hopefully messing around with the truck, not doing unexpected maintenance, more of cool stuff or fixing things type stuff. So alright, I'm going to go ahead and get all these parts installed on this truck. It shouldn't take me too long. It took me so long the first time, mainly because I was just crawling around looking for anything I could visually see that looked wrong. Like maybe there was fuel leaking on a line or something like that, or low on oil because it does leak a lot. But no, we're good on everything else. So I'm going to get this put on and we'll give her a crank. Alright, got this thing all put back together. Let's go ahead and hop in it. Alright, moment of truth. Wow, would you look at that? Go figure. Just a fuel pump. Well, I'm pretty relieved. I'm glad it's something simple and nothing too crazy. But that was quite a first time driving on the road trip there. Now I'm really kind of sketched out to take it down the road, but just gonna let this thing run for a little bit. Luckily these 12 valves are pretty simple to work on, all mechanical, so that makes everything very nice. Minus the fuel solenoid on the P pump. That's the only thing electronic this truck really requires to run. So that ain't too bad. Yeah, she's I can't wait for the headlights and grill to come in this week. Sadly I'll be at school, but I might have to film on a school night whenever I put them on to show you guys. I'm having a pretty good suspicion that this shed will probably be pretty much done this week. Judging by what these guys were telling me, they don't really have much left to do. These guys just got a backfill after they lay in the conduit and stuff, and then it's just down to putting all the metal sheeting on, and the doors, and yeah, this thing is pretty much done. Then we just gotta let the grass grow back, which will take a little bit, but that won't be a big deal. I'll also have to film whenever the semi comes out to pick this guy up. But yeah, so it should be a pretty exciting week. Next time you guys see my videos, hopefully that's all done, and the old 12 valve will have a new front end on her. So should be pretty exciting stuff coming up. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this thing down. Gotta love the belt squeak. So yeah, it should be a pretty exciting week. Dad was mentioning making a trip back to our old home and taking that trailer back to his buddy, because it's not ours. He was nice enough to let us use it, so we do need to get that thing taken care of. And I still need to go get a stump grinder to grind out these stumps. That can all wait. So I think I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day. Probably just hang out, take it easy. So probably next time I get back to you guys, it'll probably be during the middle of the week or the end of next week. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.